What's up, guys? This is part 2 of my end of the year collection update. This one's going to be all vinyl. And what's nice about this video is that it's not just about this one, it's not just going to be black metal. We got a little bit more of a variety, um, which I know you guys are totally okay with just black metal, but it's nice to have a little variety every once in a while. So let's go ahead and get started. This over here. So this is a Greek band. This is a Greek band that I've just been really getting into hardcore lately, and I fully intend to pick up the rest of their full lengths at some point whenever I have the money. But I just kind of I did grab their latest full length when I was at Steelfest, and then I just grabbed this one recently because it's my favorite that I've heard from all of the full lengths, and I was able to find it. So, and of course, I'm talking about Acherontis. This is Theosis. Yeah, I mean, I've just at not too long ago, I binged the entire Acherontis full length discography, and I was just surprised at how consistent their albums are from one to the next. Like, it's not anything crazy. It's just like it's consistent. That's the best word I can use to describe it. But anyways, this is a reissue on World Terror Committee. Picked this one up from Ominous Domain. Very nice jacket, which I tell people all the fucking time when they're looking for, like, you know, a distro with a good selection of black metal, like underground black metal and all that kind of stuff. I always tell them, I'm like, Ominous Domain. They always have good shit in stock. A lot of times they have a lot of sold out stuff in stock too that you can't find anywhere else. But they're just a distro that I feel like does not get a lot of love, and I've found so many records there that just I haven't been able to find anywhere else. So they're definitely like my last resort kind of thing. Like, okay, if Ominous Domain doesn't have it, then no one's gonna fucking have it. So yeah. And it's just black vinyl, nothing crazy. I think this one, yeah, I had to keep this one in the jacket because it wouldn't, or inside the gatefold because it wouldn't fit in the jacket. So that's Acherontis with Theosis. You'll definitely be seeing more Acherontis in future videos, that's for sure. Alright, next up we have some Swedish melodic black metal. This is, I do not know how to pronounce this band's name for the life of me. Man. I'm gonna butcher the fuck out of this. I'm gonna say Aljayeon. Aljayeon, I don't know. But anyways, this is their debut album. Really good Swedish kind of melodic black metal. It's another one of those kind of like hidden little gems in the Swedish scene. Comes on red vinyl, and this is a reissue through Shadow and Regain Records. I grabbed this from the Bandcamp, I think. But I know this reissue was super limited, like I think only like a couple hundred copies. But it is possible that they still have it in stock, you never know. Yeah, definitely recommend checking this out. If Swedish melodic black metal is your thing. So yeah, definitely go check out Aljayeon. I don't know how to pronounce that. Alright, next up. We have Kenny's Evil Twin. This is a Tesh with Demo 4. So yeah, we finally got a vinyl reissue for Demo 4, which was nice. Literally just... Which, this was just pointless. Like, what the fuck was even the point of including that? Just comes on black vinyl. Nothing crazy. And of course, put out through Asrar. So, and of course, you got the classic shit-talking liner notes there. I still think Kenny stole his shit-talking liner notes from Akhenaten from Judas Iscariot, because he's like, I think Andrew was the first one that I've seen that would talk shit on his releases. I don't recall really seeing a whole lot of that before then, but I could be wrong. As far as just talking shit to the scene in general, yeah, I know a lot of the Norwegian bands and stuff, and they like to talk shit to other bands in the other countries, but as far as talking shit to the direct scene, I don't know who did that first. Alright. Next up, we have Baze Mahatchee with Le Grand Suicide. And I believe this is the last full length I needed on vinyl. So, glad they finally got this one proper reissue. Decent gatefold there. And again, this was distributed through Osmos. Just like the other two. Damn, I'm excited to keep that in there too. Goes like that. Then comes on this nice red vinyl. So, that's cool. Baze Mahatchee, Le Grand Suicide. It's definitely got some of their best material on it, in my opinion. I know I've said before that one is probably my favorite full length from them. Alright, next up, we have... God, I'm going to have to be careful with this one. I wonder if I should just... You know what, I don't really need to take out the records. We have Cat Next To Moo. God, this one's just got a ridiculous thing going on here. So it's a fucking triple LP. There's the gatefold and all that. I'm not gonna pull any of the other records out just because it's a fucking hassle. Once I'm actually listening to it. And it's just black vinyl, so it's not like it's anything crazy. There's the other side. And this was put out through Purity Through Fire, or not Purity Through Fire. Amr Fati put this one out. Yeah, so this is one of the more recent full lengths. I don't remember if this one came out within the last couple of years. I don't remember which year in particular though. Yeah, just some of the newer Cat Next To Moo stuff that's been coming out is by far some of the best. His best material. So hopefully he keeps hopefully he keeps, you know, putting out that quality stuff, because it's definitely something that the black metal scene needs right now. That's for sure. In the sea of, you know, garbage raw black metal bands, it's definitely always a breath of fresh air to listen to Cat Next To Moo. So yeah. All right. Next up, we have Drowning the Light with A Gleam in the Eye of Set and World Devourer. So, compilation of both those EPs. Nice gatefold, put out through Iron Bonehead. And then I just got the black vinyl. The colored vinyl that they did for this actually looks really cool. And I really wanted it, but I was just like, you know what, I didn't feel like ordering from Iron Bonehead. I was just like, I'm just gonna wait until Arcane Altar or somebody gets it, and that's what I did. But yeah, that colored variant they did for this release looked really nice. Anyways, as far as the material on this one goes, I've talked to a couple other people about these EPs that are on here, and I just feel like it's definitely not some of Drowning the Light's best material, especially World Devourer. I mean, obviously, if I had to pick one, it would be A Gleam in the Eye of Set, but overall, the whole Egyptian EP trilogy thing or whatever that this was, I just didn't think was some of the best Drowning the Light material to begin with. But, you know, it's whatever. Maybe I'm just dumb and need to give it more listens. I don't know. But anyways, Drowning the Light, A Gleam in the Eye of Set, and World Devourer. Alright, next up. Got some US black metal. This is Ebony Pendant with The Garden of Strangling Roots. I really like Ebony Pendant. I feel like they're one of the stronger USBM bands going. Kind of got like a thick kind of poster there. And then you got lyrics on that side. And then this is just black vinyl. So I think Go to Warx originally put this out. Now I've been trying to get a copy of this on vinyl for a while, but I could never get my hands on a Go to Warx copy because it was just... everywhere you went, it was sold out or it was overpriced because it's got the Go to Warx tag on it. So, Asrar luckily did a reissue of it and turned out great. And yeah, that's all I need to say. But as far as the material on this goes, I think this is the best Ebony Pendant material right here. I mean, that demo comp is good. That first full length was really good, but this EP is just something else. Like this is great stuff. But yeah, excellent band. I think they've done a split. I can't remember who they did a fucking split with recently. Might have been fucking Lamp of Murmur. I don't know. I haven't heard that split, but yeah. Great stuff. If you haven't checked out Ebony Pendant, definitely do so. Alright. Gonna talk about Evil Feast again. Just gonna go ahead and pull everything out. So, And this is the latest Evil Feast full-length Elegies of the Stellar Wind. Really nice gatefold there with lyrics. And this is the first Eisenwald pressing. Just comes on black vinyl. I forgot how many copies it's limited to. It's somewhere in the few hundred range. But I believe the first press was the only one that came with the poster. So you got Grim Spirit on that side, and then you have the album cover on this side. Which at some point this poster is going to make its way to a frame, because I have to. With how much I love Evil Feast, I need a fucking Evil Feast poster up somewhere. So, yeah, like I said, latest Evil Feast full length. I don't know if there's been any information regarding a new full length. If there is, I haven't heard anything. But we're definitely overdue for one, because this came out in 2017. So, you know, we're coming up on 6 years since this album came out. So, we'll see though. You never know. Overall, this is not my favorite Evil Feast album. It's a very solid album. It's just not my favorite. But that literally doesn't mean shit. It's still a great album. And I've said this multiple times. There are very few black metal artists that can create the kind of atmosphere that Grim Spirit does. And it's one of the things that makes Evil Feast so special. So, yep. Evil Feast, Elegies of the Stellar Wind. Alright, so this is the point in the video where we move away from black metal for a little bit. And we're going to talk about some 80s metal. This is King Diamond with Abigail. I've always really loved King Diamond and Merciful Fate. And just for some reason, I never had Abigail or any of that on vinyl. And I was at my local record store a couple weeks ago, something like that. And they had a copy, and I was just like, you know what? I need this. I'm picking it up, you know. So, and this is a recent reissue on Metal Blade lyrics. And this just comes on black vinyl. Somebody can fucking take that if they want. I think it's just a download code, so if you want it, or if you took it, let me know so I can throw it in the trash. So yeah, that's King Diamond, Abigail. Alright. And I also picked up the next full length, which I can never remember how King Diamond's full lengths go. I believe this one came out right after Abigail, but I could be wrong. You can correct me if you want. For some reason, I used to always think that Abigail was the debut one, but I think Fatal Portrait is. But again, I don't know. Like I said, I could be totally fucking wrong. So, yeah, them. And again, another download code. If you want it, take it. If you use it, let me know. There's the insert. And this one actually comes on like a a blue with, you know, kind of but some black in there. That vinyl looks really nice. Yeah, glad to finally add these records to the collection because it's been a long time coming. So, King Diamond, them. And next up, I actually picked up a couple of Motley Crue records that I did not have. That also picked up from the same local record store, which I'll go ahead and say shout out to Planet Score. If anybody lives in or around the St. Louis area and you're looking for a good record store to go to fucking Planet Score in Maplewood. Just great, always has a great selection, and the guys that run the place are just super nice. So we have Motley Crue demos and outtakes from 81 and 82. So I do have a bootleg that's kind of like this. But it's got like, it doesn't have the same exact tracks. This one's got a little bit different stuff on here. So that's why I just went ahead and grabbed it. And this is a recent bootleg pressing too. Like I think this came out either this year or last year. And comes on yellow vinyl. It's just got a couple of old school pictures on the labels there. So that's cool. No insert or anything. It's just it's a basic as fuck bootleg. And man, some of the demos that are on here I like more than what ended up being on the full lengths. So, yeah. Anyways, very nice pickup. That's Motley Crue with demos and outtakes, 81 to 82. All right, the next one. This is the self-titled album from '94, the one with John Corabi on vocals. I've been looking for a vinyl copy of this for fucking ever. It just... for fucking ever, and you can't find it anywhere. The original pressings that came out are always stupid expensive, and just the band and the label, they refuse to reissue this album. So I guess somebody bootlegged it, because this is a bootleg release. This is not official. And comes on colored vinyl. This one's kind of like a green marbly thing going on. And then this one is like a tannish kind of color, a kind of like cream soda kind of color. I don't know how the fuck to describe it. But yeah. But yeah, just very happy to finally have this on vinyl. I know... because not only this, but then you also have Generation Swine and New Tattoo that have never gotten vinyl, like official vinyl releases, and it's just like the band sits there and they reissue the classic first 5 albums every fucking year. Like they just announced like a new set of colored vinyl reissues for the 80s albums, or in like a box set, I think, too, but it's like, but you guys can't reissue your 90s albums plus New Tattoo? Like, what the fuck? Because that's what people are asking for. They're fucking tired of them reissuing their classic ones, because it's like they don't need to be reissued anymore. They're already available. So it's just frustrating. So maybe someday, like I know both of those the other ones have been bootlegged as well, and I haven't been able to get my hands on a copy of either of those, but maybe someday someone will bootleg those again, or maybe the band will finally, you know, getting around to reissue those. I don't know. It just sucks. But, yep. Anyways, excellent album. Very, very underrated. Alright, and now we're going to move back to black metal. This is the latest Moonblood reissue from Iron Bonehead. This is Conquering the Ravenland. Pretty good material on here. There's that. And then it's, if you've seen one, I've said this before, if you've seen one of these Iron Bonehead reissues, you've seen them all. I'm not even going to bother pulling out the records or the insert. God. There was one track on here, I think it might be a cover, that it was just really fucking, it was just so fucking annoying. I think it might have been Show Me Your Wrath. That track was, I was like, dude, I can't wait till this fucking song is over. Everything else was good, but then when it got to this track, I was just like, dude, when is this song going to be over? It's so fucking annoying. But other than that, all the other material that's on here is good. That's just like my only negative thing that I will say about this one. So yeah, Moonblood, Conquering the Ravenland. I'm kind of curious as to how many more of these Iron Bonehead is going to do, because at this point it's just like, I mean, getting these reissues has been really nice, but it's just like, damn, like how many more is there? How many more are they planning on doing, you know? But anyways, this is the last one for the video. And I actually, we talked about this one in part 1. So this is just going to be kind of real quick, just kind of show it and then over with. We have Snupfer with their first album. So I think this is the only, I could be wrong, but I think I'm right. I'm pretty sure this is the only vinyl issue of this album. They've reissued the second full length, but this one has not gotten a reissue yet. So I had been on the hunt for it, and I was finally able to get one for a decent price. And then this is limited to 200 copies. I got copy number 193. So you got lyrics on that side, and then it's just black vinyl, so nothing crazy. So yeah, Snupfer debut full length. And that is that. So naturally, I do have more stuff coming in, which that will end up on the first collection update next year. But yeah, so that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope y'all have safe holiday. Don't do anything crazy. Yeah, I don't have anything else to say. Take care, and I guess I will see you guys in the next video. Whenever it'll be, I'm probably not anticipating another video until at least, I'd say end of January if you're lucky, but I think mid-February is probably more realistic at this point. It really just depends. So, we'll see. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. See ya.